sides, and they look like they're probably headed toward Earth. So I think something really did occur during the Super Bowl. You got two massive round objects that are the same size, as you can see right here. Just make it bigger. They're the same size. And they came out of the sun at the same time. Now, how coincidental would that be during the Super Bowl? The day of the Super Bowl, 8 o'clock in the morning, they came out of the sun. It's the 11th. You can see them. This is, there was other big round objects that came out of the sun too. Massive, perfectly round objects. I think they're spaceships. I really do. I think they're spaceships from somewhere. Hey, wonder if it's the Sphere Being Alliance. It could be the Sphere Being Alliance that came out of the sun. You can see them. They blasted off. And you know what? With this sun, there was one of NASA's products that had the red filter. Oh, my nose is starting to itch. It had the red filter on both sides. Let me stick myself over here. I'm going to tell you what they had on it. And welcome. If you just tuned in, let me tell you about this red sun. There was one of NASA's products. They had nodules. Come on, Gina. They had one right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. They had them. You know what I think they were? Whatever they were behind the disk or something behind the sun. I think they were, I don't know, they could have been things that, I don't know, portals that ships came out of. This came out of the sun. See, this is what's happened during the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowls went on. And this is the day of the Super Bowl. This is I guess it was still the full moon or something like that. I sure hope I'm not talking to myself. But if I'm talking to myself, I'm not going to be surprised one single bit if I am. It would not surprise me one single bit. Oh, great. I'm not talking to myself. I think that's absolutely wonderful. Where are our army of trolls? Are they on here too? Because I really love the trolls coming on here. Hello there, Al, honey. Yeah, we got you on here. Oh, you're listening. Oh, that's perfect. You talk to yourself all the time, Ruthie. So you're in the perfect space. I'm in the perfect space too, y'all. No, this is serious. They came out of the sun. I don't even know. I don't even think Taylor Swift. She slipped out of the halftime thing. Let's go look at the sun, y'all, because this is really important. Let me close this up because the Super Bowl happened, and this is also what happened. This thing came out of the sun. We're going to sit and look at this because this is, I got to push the button. Let me do over here. I'm going to push the button because if I don't push the button, you're going to be blinking. You will do the blinking yourself. I got to put it back on me. Okay, is what I got to do. Hello there, Axiom. What happened, Nadine? Something came out of the sun during they're big, round, massive objects. They came out of the sun. Let's look at the timestamp. It's a lot of activity that's occurring. See, here's one that comes out. Watch this. They're getting ready to come out on both ends. Boom! There's two massive objects. You can see that this one is round. It's perfectly round right here. The other one looks like it went faster than that one. But they both came out of the sun. Two objects came out of the sun. Just like that. And I really do believe they're headed toward Earth. They're going to make their way to Earth somehow, some way. Something is coming from that sun. Look how perfectly round that is. It's cleaning season. Look how perfectly round. There was another one that came out earlier. I think it was on the 8th or the 9th. And it came out over on this side too. But no, look at this. Let's watch all this activity coming out. Look at this. Look at these things right here. Here's what they say these things are. There are those who will tell you that these are just particles and debris. Well, this looks like a pretty organized type of particle. It looks like they're collectively lined up like this. We've counted these, and there are 9. There are 9, and there was 9 in a row with these objects. Let me take this, because when they line up together, let me push this back here. These 2 massive objects, they came out of the sun. If you're just watching, and let's get it over here. Let's get them to where they're coming out. I know it's a little blinking. Don't be watching it. Well, look at this one. These things are flying all over. Look at this. They're not. No, see, these are not. This is not debris, you all. Do not listen to anybody. Let me tell you something. Don't listen to somebody who's telling you that this is just particles, just debris that is flying around up there, because it's not. There's some type of spaceships, some type of spacecrafts. There is some type of battle going on. Don't listen. Don't let people tell you, oh, it's just debris. It's all protons flying around up there, photonic or what. No. Don't listen to that. Does that look like one right there? Does this look like a proton thing right there? No, it's not. It's not. What was I getting ready to do? No, they came out of the sun. Let me close some of down these pictures right here, you all. There is something going on in the skies above. I want you to count these with me. We're going to count them. Gina, that is the most silliest thing. Well, I don't think it's really silly. I think it's wonderful to count. It might be a little bit blurred, but that's okay. Let's come right over here and count these. There should be 9. One might be more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's 11 in that row. I'll try to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't really do it like that, you all. I cannot really do it like that. No, they're coming out of the sun. We're going to come over here and look at this events that are taking place. The Super Bowl is over. Is the Super Bowl over? Or is it still going? Because I have no idea. Welcome, Libby of the Light. Today, all of a sudden, before SB, you had high winds and a gloomy feeling. Pray for those who are standing in the valley of decision with their soul. That's where, gracious Heavenly Father, may you give each and every person the wisdom they need to make the right choices in their life. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. We pray for them. That's right. We will pray for them. Y'all, let's get over here and look at this. I've got to push this button again. Let me get over here. This is a Super Bowl. This is the new moon over. Is it midnight for the new moon? Because this sun was celebrating the new moon. It was celebrating the Super Bowl. It had its own event taking place. They were celebrating. Let's watch it come in, you all. We can do it. Look at this. Boom. No. Those things flying around, they're not sticks. They're not branches. They're not long rocks or anything like that. No, they're none of it. There's some type of ships up there flying all around. That's what's happening. You can even see some of these long things. They fly around at the observatories in Hawaii. We've documented them flying around at the observatories in Hawaii. Look at that. They're not going to convince me that this is just debris, and that this is just a perfect. Let me just see this. Let me just do this. You all no, look at this. Okay, let's look at this. That's not debris. If you are just tuning in, let me just do let me do my thing right here. Just let me do it. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all give this video a thumbs up. Some people forget to give a thumbs up, but could you give it a thumbs up now? Someone had a point. We had 10,000 views and only had 600 thumbs up. That wasn't very nice, was it? Yeah, probably wasn't. It does help the channel reach more people. Let me put this over here. Let's look at this. These objects that are coming out of the sun. You notice they're coming out of the same spots. You know what? There's something hidden behind this dark shadows over here. Let's get over here. This right here. Now, what do you think that is? Do you think that's space junk? No, that's not space junk, and that's not SpaceX. That's not Starlink. That is none of it. It's not Starlink. There's something going on up here. Gina, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you something. I have an ISWA, I have a NASA playlist, and it's got the majority of the videos on here. I used to do this all the time. I really did. Now let's get back over here. Yes, you are. Come on. This is the Super Bowl, and you have all this activity leading up to the Super Bowl. You have it looks fine. Now see the massive object that came out? It's the same style that came out. This came out first. This is like a big mothership compared to the smaller one. See, this is on the 9th, so that's 2 days ago. Look how massive this thing is. We documented this thing right here. Shannon, honey, we got asteroids. We probably got more than one asteroid headed toward Earth if they're big round asteroids. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't, but that thing right there is massive. You just look at the shape of it. Look how massive it is as it comes out. Okay, let's look. Oh man, I've got it blinking, you all. I was going too slow. Now you're gonna have to watch it blink. I'm gonna let you watch me because I'm not gonna blink. You're gonna have to watch this. I'm not gonna let you have. You're gonna have a seizure if you watch it blink. And you don't want to go into that. You know, the Super Bowl is going on, the new moon, and we have massive, massive objects coming out of the sun headed toward Earth. Okay, we got it. I'll just pause it. I'll just pause it a little bit. Let me just drag it. Gina, will you please get your act together? Let me be me. Okay, I can do it. I can do it, you all. Let's do this. Here's the first one right there. And by the way, there's lots of data missing. Okay, this is the first one. Let's bring it down a little like this so y'all can see it, you all. This was, wonder why. Now see, do you think this is space debris right here? No, it's not space debris. No, absolutely not. It's not proton. It's none of that type of things that are going on up there. I'm not going to say there's nothing flying around up there like space junk. But no, there comes a time when you're going to have to admit, no, there's some kind of ships up here, and I got to sneeze, up here in the sky around the sun. I'm not going to make this a long video because this speaks for itself. Now let's look at this. You see them flying around up there. They're flying all around the sun. We're waiting for the explosion. Okay, here's one that's coming out. Look at this stuff. Look how long these things are. There's some kind of intelligent species up here. There really are. And they did come out of the sun too. They came out of a massive portal quite a while back. Look at all of this right here. Look at these. Look at these. Can you please just have an open mind and look at these? This is not debris up there. It's not debris. Let's look at this. Look at these right here. You see them? No, these are ships. There's some type of ships. There's a massive, massive battle. Look at all of these ships. They're massive. There's giant ships out there in the sun, around the sun, all around the sun. It's not space debris, and it's not, I don't even know what some people are calling this. I can't even think. I think it's a photon something event. No. Okay, look at this. Hello there. Did we get a new member on here tonight? Thank you for joining this channel, Libby of the Light Honey. Yes, now look at this. You got a DNA strand. Y'all, let me do this. Look at this. What's going on right here? And the Super Bowl's going on, but what's going on up here? You think that's normal to be seen around the sun? No, it's not normal. It's not normal at all. Let's just keep going, you all. There's something happening, and you're just gonna have to look at it blink because I'm gonna get tired of going back. Look at all of this. Can you see it that well? The Super Bowl symbolism. Yes, it was low this year. Did they do any satanic stuff this year, you all? Now, did they do any satanic ritual? Let me come over here. Was there any ritual happening at the Super Bowl this year? Because if there was not any satanic rituals or any bad stuff going on, then they were not allowed to do it. Then they were not allowed to do their symbolic stuff. They were told no. If none of that stuff happened, they were not allowed to do it. They knew better than to do it. Bingo. Yes, there is. Was it as bad as people said it was going to be? That's what I want to know. Was it a bad? Let me see it. Tribulations, Mr. Live, a DNA, ripping in the sky, commercial about Jesus. No, not bad at all, Susan. All right. That's right. Now let me do this. Let me do this right here. Let me drag this. I'm come back over here, y'all. Let's look at this. This is something going on. Just gonna look at this, and I'll go slow. You see it's stuff coming out. It's on the 10th. This is yesterday. They did something with the data. You can see right here, something's happening right there. These are ships, some types of ships. There are other YouTube channels who will not agree with me. They will not agree with what I'm saying, and that's fine. It's good to it's okay to be different. Okay, it's okay to be different. Look at that. Boom. Right there. Let me just keep doing it. I want to get to all over it. And it's going to be a blinking. You got the no, we don't want no rituals like that. Okay, I'm just do this slow. Let me bring it down like this. Now we could just sit there and watch it fly around like that, but no, Gina, it's blinking. It's fine. Let it blink. Let it blink. And it may bother you. It may bother you, but we want to see it. Just bear with it, because if I don't, look at this. Take it slow. Am I on there? Okay, yeah, we're on there. I'll go slow so you won't have to get the blinkety blinkety. See, these things are still flying around. This is like it's literally, it's flying straight toward the sun. Straight toward the sun. These are like 15, 20-minute increments is what they are. 15 to 20 minutes. There's some kind of space wars going on up there, you all. There really could be like, I don't know, 3, 4 armies up there in the sky. Look at this. They're still there. You say, I can't see. Let me help you. Let me help you look. See right here? We can help you see what's going on. Okay. These right here. What are these right here? Then let's look over here on the side. You got some up here. Let's look at it. We're talking about the Super. Yes, I'm talking about the Super Bowl. I am. I'm talking about the Super Bowl also. The Super Bowl has went on. I couldn't tell you if the Super Bowl was over, if the Super Bowl was still going on. But it seems to me, it didn't even feel like it lasted long. Did it last long for you all? If it's over, do you feel like the Super Bowl, if you compare it with time, does it seem like it went by really fast? Because if it went by really fast, then something else is going on. If you feel like the Super Bowl went by really fast, okay, this is what I wanted to do. To get over here, you see these things flying around. We want to get the ones that are coming out of the sun at the bottom. Right at the bottom. Okay, here they both coming out. Look at them. They're coming out of the sun. Oh, shoot. Let me get this one up here. This thing, whatever it is, look how long this ship is. It literally goes from all the way up here, all the way down here, and you got this one thing coming toward it. This one thing is coming toward it, and I'm wondering if this one thing is the same type of these. I'm not sure. It's not Starlink, you all. Don't let them tell you that it's Starlink, because it is not Starlink at all. Because I don't think Starlink would be blasting around the sun like that. Look at these things coming out. Look how round this is. It's perfectly round. It's not just a plasma ball. Oh, 11, 11. So you can say that 11, 11, and there it is coming out of the sun, just like that. Don't watch it. It's rigged. There's a lot of things that's rigged in this world. There really are. Let's look at this. It's coming out again. Look up here at the sun. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's right there. I'm gonna let this loop. I really am gonna just let that thing loop. Gina's gonna let it loop. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna go back 30 frames, and I'm just gonna let this thing loop. Oh no. It's like no, that's, well, you're just gonna have to get what you get. Right there, you can watch that one coming out, because it's a perfect circle coming out of the sun. And you can see those things flying around up there too, coming out of the sun. There was 2 of them that came out. And they're not done. They're not done headed toward the earth at all. Oh my goodness. You're just turning in mainstream entertainment. Just like MSM is entertainment. MS mainstream media is entertainment. I'm going to go back a tad bit if I can. I should not have done this. Let me see if I can go back. I want to, you can also go on here, you all. You can go down here and you can go back further on these things if you'd like. Are you watching? Oh, shoot. How far back can I go? I'm probably doing it the wrong way. Am I doing it the wrong way? I think I am. I need to go this. No, I want to go right here. I want to do 20. Let's look at this. No, I messed it up. I'm not looking at it no more. We're done looking at it, you all. I'm going to stop this thing right here. While you was watching the Super Bowl, these things right here came out earlier today. They look like two big round massive objects headed toward the earth. And before you say, well, Gina, that's not earth directed, these things can fly around in the sky above. I don't believe that they're just plasma balls. I don't. I believe there's some type of ship. Some type of massive orb-like, round-like ships that can circle the earth if they want. Just circle it. It's like that. And you're not going to be told about it until they show up. You won't know until they show up. I'm going to go. I am going to go, you all. There's something going on. There should not be perfectly round things coming out of the sun. How we doing over here? Aw. You gotta be nice on here. You speak your comments, speak your mind. Be nice. You can do it. I promise you, you can do it. You can be nice little boys and girls. You can. Let me close that out. Let me just do it, you all. Close that thing right there out. Let me put it back there. I didn't want to go to the whole last go C2, and you go to the C3. If you go to the C3, you can see it too. But just go look at the blue one really fast. And the blue one's probably going to have something, but it's not going to be as spectacular as the other one. Just look over here. This is a C3. It's kind of blah. There's nothing much going on, but these are the only two ones with up-to-date information. Just come over here and look at that. If you come over here, you go like this to this product. You can go 300 frames, and then you can do 20 frames, and you can like, if you got a plasma screen, you can like, that's what you can do. Let me put this back to me. Oh, I see a ship. There's ships all over this place. I want to see them do their blast. Oh, yeah, you're going to get to see this one, too. It's blasting out of the sun. I got to wait till the blinking stop because it's not very good. A computer, this is really interesting. Oh, man, you can see it perfect. Let's get over here and look at this. So let me see if I can get this on the center of the stream, the center of the screen, so you can see this. This is on the 10th. Look at this. Soho Lasco C3. Look at the round ones coming out. Look how perfect. And then there's time. There looks like there's data missing. There's data missing when this one thing comes out of the sun. Just watch them. They're blasting out. Just like that. They blast right out. Perfectly. Boom. Look at that. See what happened? It's like there's a gap in the data. How do we not know that there are smaller round objects coming out that are not identifiable, as easily identifiable as the larger ones? How do we not know that? See what happened? Right like that. Let's make it bigger. Watch it coming out. Don't blink on us as you're coming out of the sun, because we don't want to see. We don't catch the round one coming out. Watch it getting ready to come out. Come on, bring it out. Blast it out. Perfectly round ball. And then what happens? It changes its shape. Let's get it like this, you all. This is like wild. What if we could see this object right there? If there's a coming out like that, these could be ships coming out. They could, and they may not. Look at that. Look at that. They're pointed toward the sun, but this thing comes out. It just comes out like that. Look at them. It's like they're in, look at them. They're facing the sun, and then this thing comes, and then they're like this, and they're going to get out of the way. Let me get this shape like this. See these right there? This one is different than these. So there's like two different types up there. Two different types. I'm supposed to be getting off of here. I am. Let me do this. Wow. Did you see that? Look at this thing. It was headed straight toward the sun, trying. I think this thing right here, this long line of ships or something, it was trying to go right here and probably stop what was coming out. Look at that. That's what it looks like. It literally reached. Let's see the timestamp on that. It doesn't show up. I'll say this thing is coming out already. Are we on here? I can't even see what I got going on. This thing is coming out at 5:42. Then this thing shows up at 5:54. I believe that it went straight toward that. I don't believe that this came out of the sun. No, I believe that this thing went straight toward whatever was coming out of that sun is what I believe happened. Because there's something came out. This is like a double whammy right there. Now let's see, and then you have this other ship that's literally sitting on top of it like that. It's sitting on the top of the debris field. And I'm not going to say that those ships do not get destroyed up there, because I'm sure some do, but there's still a whole lot more of them flying around. You can see them right here. They're flying around up there in the sky. Just look at all of these. Look at them. They're just waiting. There's just no telling what they're doing up there. Let me get over here. See, look at this. It's almost like perfectly round coming out of the sun right there. Look at that one. You can see it right here. It's literally like this. Let's get over here to this one. It's coming out, coming out, coming out. I want to get it to where the two ones are coming out. Okay, there's that one coming out at today. Look at that. That's not Starlink. That is not Starlink right there. It's not. Let me get over here. This might get old for people. I want to catch this one coming out. Look how perfectly round that thing is. It's perfect. Perfectly round, but I believe that they've got some data missing as this thing gets closer. It's 11:54. Let's see. I think they got some data missing. Let's do this. I'm going to go like this. It's 12:06. It's too perfectly round. Listen to me. It's too perfectly round to be just a plasma, just like a little disorganized piece of plasma. It's perfect sphere. It's a perfect sphere. Now let's look at this. It's perfect. This is the sun bowl. And look at this thing right here coming out of the sun. Can you see it? Coming out or going into the sun also. There's something behind that disc up there in the sky. And they may not want people to see. Let's look. It's 12:18, 12:30, 12:42, 12:54, and it's still perfectly round. 12:54, it's still perfectly round coming out. If they've got timestamps missing, then it was probably really identifiable when it started. Excuse me. They got time. They got some time missing. They got some time missing. Look at that, 1744. They bring it back on 1744. It goes from 1254. From the moment that it's at this location right here, they allow, let's count how many hours they allow to disappear. 1254 to 1744. Around 5 hours are missing. Why? Why are 5 hours of data missing from this right here? Why? Was there something identifiable as it came out? Was it coming out because it was like becoming more identifiable? This should raise alarm bells with you when you have data like that that is missing. It's 5 hours coming out of the sun like that. It is. I'm going to go. I don't know what went on at the Super Bowl. I'm assuming it's 9:38 at night. I'm sure the Super Bowl is over. Is it over? The sun is a hologram. Well, some people say that the sun is also a plasma being. I have captured, I have taken a picture of the sun literally dripping plasma. And some say that the sun is a portal. Some say that that sun that you're looking at up there is a sun simulator. Some say that it could even be some type of a ship up there. We did a video one time at the center of the sun on one of the different products, and you could see a face inside it. And it was a very angry face, and it even showed up in the inverted mode. So some say the sun is a living being. I say that there's something that came out of that sun, two somethings, and there's been a whole lot of round objects, some various sizes coming out of that sun. And they're not just floating around space without any idea about Earth. No, they know the Earth is here, and they know there's humans on the Earth. These things that are coming out of the sun, they know that there's human beings on the Earth, okay? I don't think so many of them would come out if Earth was of any importance. If they weren't important, why would they come out, and why would we be watching? Why would we be documenting these things? I'm going to go. I am. You're hitting on a Super Bowl. Is it a Super Bowl? Is the Super Bowl over, you all? Did it go off? Because I don't even know if the Super Bowl is still going on. Can somebody tell me if the Super Bowl is still going on? Oh. What's a beatnik? Hello, Applebrooks, honey. What's a beatnik? Green thumb. I don't even know what a beatnik is. It's still going on? Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so welcome, Pamela, honey. Yeah. What is coming? These round objects. What? Surely there's some type of movie, some kind of space movie, Star Wars movie, Battlestar Galactica movie, some kind of movie about space and aliens that had round ships. Surely. And you remember those round metallic balls that people said were washing up on the shore? Round metallic balls. And then they saw these metallic balls at various places on the Earth. It was the Battlestar Galactica. They do not like humans. The Battlestar Galactica things didn't like the humans. They had the round spheres. Yeah. Oh, the beatnik hippie. It's spooked. You're spooked. Aliens are here. Oh, aliens are here. There are 60% humans. They said 60% humans are on the Earth, and the other are really non-human. They don't have no souls. You got to go, Chiefs, you all. You got it going on. We got it going on. These things came out of the sun, and as you can see, look at them. They come out at perfect spots. And that one over there, on the far end over here, if I'm going to get it going, this right here, on the blue Soho Lasco C3, there's 5 hours of missing data. It's perfectly round. It stays perfectly. Oh, wow. I just had a fullness come into this ear. It just went into my head, and then it just dissipated. It's just that's how it happened. It just went in my head and dissipated. Gina, there's a lot of things that go in your head and dissipates. Well, that's okay, you all. That is all right. I'm going to go. And thank you all for tuning in. And thank you to the trolls. And thank you for the new people watching. It's great to have you here. It is. Please give this video a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button. And I'm glad nothing horrible has happened at the Super Bowl. There's still time for something horrible for those who may expect something horrible. There's still tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? All I know is something came out of that sun. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments, you all. Please give this video a thumbs up because it helps this channel get seen by more people. It does. And we want this channel to grow because the earth is, the activities on the earth are heating up. Things are going to start changing rapidly. And it's going to be hard to keep up with all the changes that are going to happen on the earth. Both good and bad. So, again, thank you and have a wonderful